List of web browsers.
The following is a list of web browsers that are notable.
Historical.
This is a table of personal computer web browsers by year of release of major version, in chronological order, with the approximate number of worldwide Internet users in millions. Note that Internet user data is related to the entire market, not the versions released in that year. The increased growth of the Internet in the 1990s and 2000s means that current browsers with small market shares have more total users than the entire market early on. For example, 90% market share in 1997 would be roughly 60 million users, but by the start of 2007 September percent market share would equate to over 90 million users.
Notable releases.
In order of release. World Wide Web, February 26, 1991, Mosaic, April 22, 1993, Netscape Navigator and Netscape Communicator, October 13, 1994, Internet Explorer, August 16, 1995, Opera, 1996, see History of the Opera web browser, Mozilla Navigator, June 5, 2002, Safari, January 7, 2003, Mozilla Firefox, November 9, 2004, Google Chrome, September 2, 2008.
Notable layout engines.
Gecko is developed by the Mozilla Foundation, KHTML is developed by the KDE project, Presto is developed by Opera Software for use in Opera. Development stopped as Opera transitions to Blink. Tasman was developed by Microsoft for use in Internet Explorer 5 for Macintosh. Trident is developed by Microsoft for use in the Windows version of their web browser, from Internet Explorer 4 to the present time. WebKit is a fork of KHTML by Apple Incorporated used in Apple Safari, Chromium and Google Chrome. Blink is a 2013 fork of WebKit by Google used in Chromium, Google Chrome and Opera. Servo is an experimental web browser layout engine being developed cooperatively by Mozilla and Samsung.
Graphical.
Current maintained projects are in boldface.
Trident shells.
Other software publishers have built browsers and other products around Microsoft's Trident engine. The following browsers are all based on that rendering engine. 360 Secure Browser, AOL Explorer, discontinued. Bento Browser, built into Winamp. Green Browser, Internet Explorer. Media Browser, discontinued. Menu Box, MSN Explorer. NeoPlanet, discontinued. Netcaptor, discontinued. Real Player, Slim Browser, Tencent Traveler, Tome Raider, Ultra Browser, discontinued. WebIE.
Gecko-based.
Mozilla Firefox, formerly Firebird and Phoenix. Netscape Browser 8 to Netscape Navigator 9, discontinued. Iceweasel, Debian's Firefox rebrand. GNU IceCat, GNU's fork of Firefox. Pale Moon, Windows-only optimized browser based on Firefox. Komodo Ice Dragon, Firefox-based web browser for Windows. AT&T Pogo, discontinued. Based on Firefox. Flock, discontinued. Was based on Firefox until version 2.6.1, and based on Chromium thereafter. SwiftFox, discontinued. Processor-optimized builds based on Firefox. SwiftWeasel, discontinued. Processor-optimized builds based on Iceweasel, XB Browser, discontinued. Formerly Zero Bank Browser and Toolpark, portable browser for anonymous browsing, originally based on Firefox. Firefox for mobile, codenamed Fenc. Skyfire, for mobile. Camino for Mac OS X, formerly Chimera, discontinued. Conqueror, keyboard-driven browser. Mozilla Applications Suite, discontinued. SeaMonkey, successor to Mozilla Applications Suite. ECRB Debian SeaMonkey rebrand. ECRB Debian SeaMonkey rebrand. Classilla, an updated fork of the suite to Mac OS 9. Mozilla GNU's fork. Netscape, discontinued. Netscape 6 to 7, based on Mozilla. Bionex Communicator, separate branch, based on Mozilla Applications Suite, discontinued. Yahoo! Browser, or partnership browsers for example. AT&T Yahoo browser, Verizon Yahoo browser, BT Yahoo browser, etc. Glean, GNOME's old default browser, discontinued. Chameleon for Windows, K-Ninja for Windows, discontinued. Based on Chameleon, K-Melonk for Windows, based on Chameleon Core, mostly written in Lua. Micro B, for Memo, Minimo, for mobile, discontinued.
Gecko and Trident based.
Browsers that use both Trident and Gecko include Chameleon with the IE tab extension, Mozilla Firefox with the IE tab extension, Netscape Browser 8, discontinued.
WebKit and Trident based.
Baidu Browser, Maxthon, formerly known as MyIE2, Slenear.
Gecko, Trident and WebKit based.
Browsers that can use Trident, Gecko and WebKit include Avant Browser, Lunarscape.
KHTML based.
Conqueror, Conqueror Embedded.
Presto based.
Internet Channel, for Wii Console, Opera-based. Nintendo DS Browser, Opera-based, Opera, for releases up until 12.16.
WebKit based.
Amazon Kindle, Experimental, Aurora, discontinued. Bold Browser, discontinued. Chromium. Google Chrome, based on Fork Blink since Chrome v. 28, Opera, Amigo, Torch Browser, Komodo Dragon, QIP Surf, Epic, Nichrome, SRWAREIN, Aran Browser, Yandex Browser, Rockmelt, discontinued. Google Chrome, based on Fork Blink since Chrome v. 28, Opera, Amigo, Torch Browser, Komodo Dragon, QIP Surf, Epic, Nichrome, SRWAREIN, Aran Browser, Yandex Browser, Rockmelt, discontinued. Dolphin Browser, Android and Barda, Double, Flock, discontinued. Version 3.0 and above. iCub, version 4 uses WebKit. Earlier versions used its own rendering engine. Iris Browser, discontinued. Conqueror, version 4 can use WebKit as an alternative to its native KHTML. Maxthon, version 3.0 and above. Midori, Nintendo 3DS NetFont Browser NX, OmniWeb, OWB, QTWeb, Cupzilla, Reconq, Safari, Shira, discontinued. Steel for Android, Steamer Name Browser, Ultralight for Android, UZBL, Web Browser for S60, used in all Nokia Symbian smartphones. WebOS, used in the Palm Pre, Palm Pixie, Pre 2, HP Via, Pre 3 in touchpad mobile devices. WebPositive, browser in Haiku, Sombrero.
For Java platform.
Bitstream Thunderhawk, Bold Browser, discontinued. Hotjava, discontinued. Opera Mini, UZard Web, UCWEB, HTML Unit, Graphical User Interface Less, Tshook.
Specialty browsers.
Browsers created for enhancements of specific browsing activities.
Current.
Golem Browser, created specially for browsing Wikipedia. Image Explorer, designed only to view, download, and print images. Kyrix Strata, designed for data analytics. Miro, a media browser that integrates BitTorrent add-on. Nightingale, open source audio player and web browser based on the Songbird. See below. Media player source code. Spacetime, search the web in 3D. Wizzo, a media browser that integrates BitTorrent-like add-on. Zack Browser, for children with autism, and autism spectrum disorders such as Asperger syndrome, pervasive developmental disorders, PDD, and PDD-NOS.
Discontinued.
Arcilla, blends into the GUI to hide activity. Prodigy Classic, executable only within the application. Flock, to enhance social networking, blogging, photo sharing, and RSS news reading. Rockmelt, designed to combine web browsing, and social activities such as Facebook and Twitter into a unified one-window experience. Songbird, browser with advanced audio streaming features and built-in media player with library.
Mosaic-based.
Mosaic was the first widely used web browser. The National Center for Supercomputing Applications, NCSA, licensed the technology and many companies built their own web browser on Mosaic. The best known are the first versions of Internet Explorer and Netscape. A Mosaic, IBM Web Explorer, Internet Explorer, Internet in a Box, Mosaic CK, Netscape, Spyglass Mosaic, VMS Mosaic.
Others.
Abaco, for Plan 9 from Bell Labs, Amaya, Arachne, for DOS, Arena, Ariadna, AMSD Ariadna, first Russian web browser, discontinued, AWB, Amiga OS, Baidu mobile browser, Karen, for Inferno, Dillo, small, fast, free, minimalistic, and multi-platform, Dr. Web Spider, for DOS, discontinued, ImBrowser, for DOS, discontinued, Gazelle, from Microsoft Research, OS-like, eBrowse, for Amiga OS, Mothra, for Plan 9 from Bell Labs, NetPositive, for BOS, NetSurf, an open-source web browser for RISC OS and GTK+ written in C, Planet web browser, discontinued for Dreamcast, Caillou 360 mobile browsers, Phoenix, a browser based on TKWWW, TKWWW, based on TCL, Voyager, for Amiga OS.
Mobile. Text-based.
Lynx, active version of Lynx, Emacs W3, line mode browser, Lynx, NetAimer, W3M,